Happy Halloween! Yep, it's Halloween today. I've only had literally just a couple of trick-or-treaters so far. I may have to stop the video if any more come, because I like Halloween. I don't mind trick-or-treaters, I really don't. I mean, some people get so bitter and angry about them. I mean, yeah, okay, you get ones who throw eggs and are basically dicks, but you get a lot of children around here who basically just come round and ask, they just want chocolate. I used to go trick-or-treating, that's all I wanted. I'm not doing anything for Halloween, as you can see. I'm actually just watching Simpsons specials. But what I really want to talk about, of course, is Expo, which I came back from this weekend, on Monday in fact. And overall it was a hell of a lot of fun. Expo always is. This one was a bit different for numerous reasons. One, the hall was a lot bigger. I mean, it's usually, well, I don't know if it's a lot bigger, but it's definitely been getting bigger and bigger each time. And this time, they crammed a lot in. I mean, they even had things people were queuing up for ages for. I mean, they had proper demonstrations of new consoles and computer games. They had a whole BBC section with a big giant TARDIS, because of course Matt Smith was there on the Friday, who I didn't actually get to meet. Because, yeah, queuing up for that. People were queuing. I heard that people were queuing at like 5 AM to get in, and the thing didn't open till 2, so... but yeah, overall it was a real good fun. On the Friday, of course, is the quiet day. Saturday is costume day, when I wore my costume. Sadly, I don't have any pictures of me at the convention in my costume, annoyingly. I haven't been able to find any. But I did take one beforehand. And I'll probably stick a couple of my photos I took at the end of the video. As for my costume went pretty well. I mean, annoyingly, I lost my Death of Rats. I put all the effort in my Death of Rats, and I lost him like within the first 2 minutes of walking out the door. That seems to be a pattern. I broke my scythe within about 2 minutes of... that was at the last expo. This expo, my scythe lasted. It managed to stay intact for the entire thing, which I was really pleased. But overall, it went well. I got recognised about as much as I did last time. I think I wore it more this time than I did last time, because it wasn't... I mean, it was cold, for starts, so it was a lot more tolerable. The costume's a lot more tolerable. I spent more money than I intended. I actually thought this expo was going to be really cheap, but then of course, whenever I intend to spend money, I never find anything I want, and when I intend not to spend money, of course, I find lots of things. The only thing I've got to show is this Doctor, who is Second Doctor, and because I'm a huge Second Doctor fan, the moment I saw him, I had to have him. His lips, yeah... Cell didn't like the lips, and to be honest, neither do I. I think he looks a lot better if you just cover him up. But I just think it's so clever. It's so well done. The hair is awesome, and now he can sit with my Jamie Bear. I also bought a couple of badges, all of them Supernatural. I've got a poster, which is also Supernatural. And speaking of Supernatural, my T-shirt arrived after Expo, typically. This is basically the Winchester crest. I thought it was brilliant. So I had to have that. And yeah, so overall Expo was awesome. I can't really say much more about it. Actually, another reason why this one was extra awesome is because my friend Sarah came, who is a friend of mine from uni, been friends with her a long, long time, and she's been wanting to come to Expo for a long time, but for one reason or another hasn't been able to make it, and this year she did, from Friday to Sunday, and she, from what I know, well, yeah, she had a good time, I could tell. You could just... it was so great to see the excitement of someone who, Expo, I still love Expo, and I have a great time, but a part of it has become a bit sort of, this was my 7th Expo, so there's a sort, you kind of get used to the atmosphere. I mean, I still love it, but you don't have the same kind of, ooh, ah, ee about than you did when I first went, and it's just seeing her go, all squealy and happy was brilliant. So yeah, Expo was a hell of a lot of fun. Really looking forward to May. I've got 2 cosplays I want to work on for that, which I will talk about closer to the time. But yeah, I'm going to go watch more Simpsons Halloween, wait for any more trick-or-treaters, and then go have a bath. So I look forward to hearing anybody else's report on Expo. You know who you are.